strategy number one for the writing process strategy notebook that I did is going to be the clustering strategy. I did it for the ag mechanics and metal technologies content area within agriculture for the 10th to 11th grade level. The TEKS once again covered ag mechs and metals, just different types of welding and metals and specialty welding, stuff like that. Instructions for use. Once again, this is called clustering. It's going to be for the pre-writing stage of the writing process. The first thing you're going to do is assign a writing topic to the students. In this case, to cover the TEKS, is going to be over just a general topic of welding. The students will then brainstorm and think about ideas before they start about their writing, because this is a pre-writing stage of the process. Instruct the students to narrow down just a big general topic of welding into a specific topic. They could do cost of welding machines or jobs that use welding, stuff like that. Just a smaller specific topic that they'll end up writing about. But right now they're just brainstorming ideas since it's a pre-writing stage. And for the example, the specific topic I did was types of welding. And then whatever specific topic they have, they're going to draw a circle and write that specific topic in the middle of it. Then ask them to think of and brainstorm about matters and factors related to the topic. Once they have these ideas, they should draw smaller circles that connect to the original middle circle. So pretty much just ideas that relate to the specific topic. Like we're talking about types of welding, so obviously each of the circles connected to it would be a different welding type. And then once they have these circles that relate to the matters or factors related to the topic, these are known as the clusters, and they serve as the main ideas or the paragraphs within the future writing assignment. So the specific topic would be the topic or overall idea of the paper, and then each cluster or idea would be, each cluster that's drawn to the middle circle would be the main ideas or points or paragraphs within the draft down the line. After they do the drawing of the clusters, they should then draw lines off the clusters, and then ideas and characteristics that make up or relate to the cluster should be written on the lines. And then whatever is written on the lines, like the characteristics, these are going to serve as the details and sentences within the paragraphs, within the main ideas from the clusters that's going to be in the writing. And then once they're done, the clustering strategy or the cluster they make will serve as a visual organizer for their ideas so that they can look at when they start writing. So instead of just having listed ideas, they can see like this is the example I made. I'll show on the computer here in a minute, but they'll have a visual organizer of something they can look at and refer to. And then strengths and benefits. One is that it allows them to come up with a topic and then narrow that topic into subtopics or points without just coming up with writer's block or stuff like that. They're able to write it down in an organized visual way. And another strength that the article mentions is that it's a good brainstorming or pre-writing process activity that can be used to generate ideas. So that goes off the last thing I said. Once they start doing the circles and writing clusters, the idea is for more ideas to start to come in and allow them to brainstorm about the topic. Made example of the strategy. I just showed you kind of the actual one I did, but this is how it kind of goes down. You do the narrowed down topic in the middle, cluster 1, 2, 3, and 4. You can do how many ever paragraphs or main points you want, and then all the characteristics or ideas or sentences that you're going to put in them. And then this is the example. I did clustering for the topic of welding once again, so that the specific topic I did, like I mentioned, was types of welding, and then each cluster I decided was a different type of welding, like such as arc, stick, MIG, and TIG. And then you do a different characteristic or different characteristics, whatever comes to your mind or is a good idea that you think would be a good detail in a paper, you put under the cluster. So like MIG welding characteristics is that you use a trigger with it. TIG is that it uses helium or argon gas. Arc, also known as flux core, that'd be a good thing to put in the draft or the paper. And stick is that it uses a consumable rod. So pretty much this would be the title or whole topic of the paper. Each of the clusters would be a different paragraph, and then each of the lines or characteristics would be details within those paragraphs. That was a source and article I used. And once again, this was a clustering strategy, strategy 1 for the ag mechanics and metal content area for grades 10 and 11. Thank you.